I am live here in South Bend, Indiana, where, boy, I've only been here for like 24 hours, and what a show. I mean that respectfully. So last night we broke a pretty big story. You could go to statuscoup.com. It is technically working right now, the website. Hopefully it stays working. And what we broke last night, I think you're going to realize once we speak with Tyree that that's just a drop in the bucket, really, to what's been going on here. So I'm here with Tyree. You're brother of Eric Logan, who was a 54-year-old man who was shot and killed here by South Bend Police Sergeant. Instead of me describing what happened, can you just, for the audience, for those that might not know what happened, can you kind of describe what happened?
Well, I can just say it was just a big old surprise, to be honest with you, because we went to Illinois that Saturday to get the food and meat and everything to have Father's Day for Sunday. And
this past Father's Day.
This past Father's Day. And all of this hanging out at my other brother's house right around the corner on Western, at the building on Western. And, I left. They still sit back and kicked it out there, and then he ended up leaving. My brother watched him walk down the street to his mama's house. And that's the last time anybody heard until the next morning. Then I comes out of church about 11:30, something like that, and look at my phone. I had like, man, so many missed calls. I'm like, why do people call me so much? Call back, and, it's like your worst nightmare. I just dropped the phone and just start crying like, my goodness, what you mean, Then when we get there and finds out, they saying he broke into a car. He don't break into cars. You know how that goes. And it's like it just went crazy. And then we just started paying attention to everything. Everything they said what happened didn't happen. Then we just started videotaping everything. We got videotapes or everything. Then we started seeing stuff they ain't said nothing about. It's bullet holes in cars. It's just like nothing added up. Because in my life, as a black man ain't gonna take a knife to a gunfight, number one. And he's been to jail before.
Just so the audience knows, they said that he had a knife and was, I guess, charging them or whatever.
He changed his story 3 times. If you ever go back and listen to the whole video, he changed his story 3 different times. He said he pulled up, walked up on Eric Logan. He was bent over in the car. He told him to get out. He said Eric Logan came out the car with a knife, a pocketbook in hand, and a radio under his arm. Now, anybody with common sense, if you bent over in the car, you know what I'm saying, and you searching the car, you don't have a radio on your and have a pocket and a knife in his hand. I mean, how is you searching in the car? It's not possible. Then they said the knife was like a $300 knife. Now, to make a long story short, said he came out the car when he had all this stuff on him. You know what I'm saying? Then he sit back here and said he threw the knife at him. Okay, now, if I threw the knife at you and you missed me, I'm no longer armed, correct? Now, he said as he threw the knife at him, he shot him. Supposed to shot him right here in the hip. He supposed to fell down. And that don't add up too good, because I've been shot before in the booty. I didn't die. If you get shot in the hip, you ain't too many main organs there. But the hospital is right down the street. Why you gonna call the ambulance? But what I'm saying is we went over there and we walked through that whole thing. It's like I can close my eyes and walk through the whole thing. And like we did. How did the bullet holes get in this car over here? I mean, he was running from y'all. Running. He ducked down between 2 cars. 2 more police cars came. Now, one was here, and these are between the 2 cars. The other police car right here. That means y'all got him trapped. Where can he go? He don't got no gun. He don't got no knife. Why is y'all shooting at him?
And we should tell the audience, if they don't know, All you could do is guess because the officer didn't turn his body camera on.
Nobody. Now one of them. Now there were 3 officers there on the scene. Not one of the officers turned their body cams on. Why is that? But they still doing that right now. Not turning their body cams on. But as citizens who pay taxes, and they supposed to be out here to protect us, how can we trust y'all? Because when y'all can cover something up that good, and as citizens and here in the community, working in the community, that means as I'm driving down the street and you hit the lights, should I stop? That's what the young people thinking about now. Is I don't die? So much constantly going on right here in South Bend. Still going on.
And obviously, we know that, in my opinion, CNN, the Washington Post, the New York Times has essentially taken what I call a political mannequin. You know, you go in the store and you see a lifeless mannequin. They've turned him into the front runner in Iowa. Let's go back to the unfortunate evening. Your brother was 54, 7 children he had. What was the first interaction your family had with Mayor Pete Buttigieg, who at that time, you know, wasn't a national frontrunner, but was all over the country running for president? My understanding, it wasn't in South Bend that much. My understanding is he hasn't been in South Bend that much for 2-3 years because he, before that, was running for DNC chair. What was the interaction with the mayor and your family after this very controversial shooting?
Did you want to talk about when he flew back here? When the accident happened? He met us downtown at the county city building. At like 9:30 in the night. County building closed. What do you really got to say to us? But like we said, and like I said on national thing, and we videotaped it, it was a whole bunch of boulaki. You just trying to make yourself look good. That's all you were trying to do, because you didn't have nothing to say to our family. Nothing. I told him that night in his office, tomorrow morning, we gonna wake up and y'all gonna say that video cam didn't work. And my God, oh my God.
Oh, so that night, it wasn't known yet that the body cam wasn't on?
Nope. They didn't know nothing. Now, I told them, and I walked out the office, because I told him, I said, this is gonna be a number of sham. Because he gonna say, this, how? That's what we pay for. Why would your video cam went on? Because y'all got a watch thing here, y'all can turn it off. Y'all can turn it off in your car. They shouldn't have the rights to turn off their video cams. It shouldn't be, once they get in their car, them cams should be on until they get off duty. That's the law we need to pass around the world. They not control their video cams. Why should they? It should be running 24 hours a day.
Can you kind of talk about, just so the audience knows, I don't think this gets asked enough, tell me about your brother. What kind of person was he?
See, I ain't like everybody else. I keep it 100. He was a man who, in the world we live in, has a vibe for his family best ability. You know, usually around here when you have a felony, you really can't get no good job. I mean, you do next thing best, what brothers do. It was gave to us a long time ago how to hustle. He was a hustler. He hustled to pay his bills. If you don't got a job, you've been in the penitentiary 3 times, 4 times, you don't get no job. That means I got to do whatever it takes to survive.
Don't seem like there's a lot of jobs around here unless it's for wealthy people downtown.
Downtown and over by Notre Dame. Oh, you go by, it's flourishing. Big old gorgeous $1 million homes. They bought the whole east side and put everybody out.
AKA gentrification?
There you go. In our neighborhood, you see what they doing? In 100 days, they tore down 1,000 houses in 100 days. Now they don't got no more vacant lots. Got all this homeless out here. I mean, way too much homeless. But the only thing y'all see on the news is downtown. The lights over by the water, the big buildings they building up, how Notre Dame. Why y'all ain't showing what's going on over here? Why y'all ain't showing what's going on? All these vacant lots, all this homelessness. Y'all ain't showing that part. How many people get disrespected every single day? Not just black, white too. It's this thing, it's the people who really don't have no money, don't got no say so. But when you try to say something, you know what happened, don't you? They start coming at you. They want to pull you over. They want to harass you. Next thing you know, you're going to jail. You don't have to do nothing. I had an incident with him. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have happened, but it did. And I talk about it now because I don't want nobody to try to bring it up later. You know, I was mad. You know, situation, we got a little whatever. But, you know, the grace of God, I seen another day. You know what I'm saying? Now I be very careful by where I go, who I talk to, because I have a reason to fight now. Because if I don't fight, who's going to fight? And I told people from day one, I would not stop fighting for my brother until the day I die. Because he don't have a voice. And they shutting everybody else up. We don't have the right news people here in South Bend to really put out the truth. Man, we getting disrespected and killed off like cattle. And they ain't really talking about it. They talk about a man who's running for what? This man has got an elevator built in his house. What you need an elevator in your house for?
Pete Buttigieg has an elevator in his house?
Yes. You need an elevator in his house. Remodel his whole house. What do you need an elevator for?
I've never heard that before.
Whole house getting remodeled. There's a lot of stuff you ain't heard about right here in Indiana. It's like all the tapes and all this other stuff. And there's so much corruption, man, up ahead. But see, they got older and they don't want to let go. They need some new meat running this city. Because what they got now, I don't care what nobody's saying. They ain't no Coup Clan running this. And that's it, and that's all. I am a grown 52-year-old man, lost a brother, lost plenty of other brothers to violence to the streets, lost plenty of friends violence to the streets. Is y'all trying to conquer us? Is y'all trying to give us help? What y'all want, it seems like what they want. They want people to be mad. But they say, well, we told you that's how they act. What you think you're going to do when you push a cat in the corner? If you put a cat in the corner, you bring a dog right there. What you think that dog going to do? That cat going to do? That cat going to come out fighting. If this man can't feed his child and keep a roof over his head, what you think he going to do? He got to find a way to make money. I don't believe in no violence. Sometimes it happens. But here in South Bend, we shouldn't live like this. It's too much money here. Why is my community got holes, potholes big, houses falling down, everybody's slumming? It's dog eat world. But you come down here, oh my God.
Hope you enjoyed that last video. Hop on over to statuscoup.com where you can sign up for our email list and become a member for as low as $5 to $10 a month. Membership is how we grow. That's statuscoup.com/join. And remember, join our email list so we can grow the revolution with you.